Today I am reviewing the Hahnemühle Harmony Water Block Cold Pressed, and it is on the 7 by 10 inches. It comes with 12 sheets and it is white. Disclaimer: I'm not affiliated with this company. I bought this paper from Amazon for $12 with my own money. Well, really a gift card from my cousin. Thanks, Eric. I will post a link to the company and product in my description below. According to Hahnemühle's website, the company claims Harmony Watercolor is a natural white paper for all wet painting techniques. Harmony Watercolor features surface sizing. Colors stand out excellently on the paper and impress with their natural brilliance, thus giving every subject its very own unique presence. Masking fluids or masking tape can be used and removed residue-free. Okay. While wet colors can be easily corrected or taken off. Interesting. Harmony Watercolor is acid-free, light-resistant, and features extreme longevity. It is available in cold press, rough, and hot press. All are eraser resistant due to surface sizing. Interesting. Okay. So, on my first thoughts of just getting it out, feeling the paper, one of my first thoughts was that the sizing was a cross between the hot and cold press paper that I'm used to. But I like that. Okay, after sketching in my lines, I tested the paper with the eraser and found no residue left behind. This is a definite plus for me, as I often have to make adjustments in my pencil lines. I also added just a bit of masking fluid to see how it holds up. So now let's get to painting. If you'd like to see the full demo on this horse painting, just click the description for a link, or it may come up at the end screen of this review. I'm checking to see how easy it is to lift paint in areas to leave a highlight. Also, removing the masking fluid. I don't feel any kind of residue left behind after the masking fluid. It didn't, when I added paint into the areas that had masking fluid, after removing it, there was no residue, or the paint didn't act funny underneath there. So I'm really impressed with that. Very well. Also, here you can see on this cupcake painting, I got quite wet in a lot of the areas here, but it seemed to really hold up. This Hahnemühle paper, and I'm just grabbing my palette knife so I can show you how easy it is to remove it from the block. There's a little slit here that I'm going to insert it into, and very gently and evenly, because I don't want it to score the paper below it. Just slowly. And now my picture is completely dry. You wouldn't want to do this on wet paper, with wet paper, because then you might rip your paper. But it comes off very easily from the block, which I appreciate. What are my final thoughts on this Hahnemühle paper? With it being a more budget-friendly It is not a cotton paper. I would say it's comparable with the Paul Rubens block I have. This is like a 50-50 blend that I used to do a lot of my 1-minute short works on. Is it as good as my arches? No. But doing these two works, I feel like it's definitely a good, more budget-friendly choice than arches. But I absolutely adore my arches, and I'll show you, mostly work with the blocks. Is it compatible with this? No. This is 100% cotton, and its price is, I would not say budget friendly. Overall, my final thoughts on this is I will probably purchase this again. I would actually like to try their cotton paper. So I definitely will be giving this company another and try a variety of their different ones. Now they have a collection out, and it is something that I want to look more into. And so if I do that when I'm done with this and order me some more, I'll definitely be giving my final thoughts on that as well. So yes, I do recommend this paper, especially if you are a beginner. It is not. What are the pros? The pros are the price is good. It's very workable. I think it is good quality budget paper. The cons, I did have a little trouble with the absorption, which you can use to your advantage. The longer that a piece remains wet, the more workable it can be and forgiving. But for me personally, I don't prefer that. I prefer one that absorbs the fluids quite well. Okay, well that about wraps it up. Thank you for joining me for this paper review. Please be sure to like, share, and comment, and keep coming back for more art stuff.